Hi there guys, my name is Danielle, you can call me Dani, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to do something a little different. I know Halloween is over, you know, all the costumes are going away, all the fancy face makeup is going away, but there's something that is still here. Today is November 2nd, and that means today is the Day of the Dead. Now, if you don't know what the Day of the Dead is, hold tight. I'm going to give you some information later. But that does bring me to the topic of what today's video is. So today you're going to not be hearing a lot of me, but you're going to be hearing a lot of voiceover Dani. I know, you guys love voiceover Dani, but it's better for this so that way you can physically see me just do the makeup while you hear the information. So you're going to be learning a lot about the Hispanic culture, the Day of the Dead culture, November 2nd, and other stuff like that that has to do with it. And I hope you really enjoy it because this is something that actually is really dear to my heart. I love my culture. I love the Day of the Dead. Even though my religion doesn't really celebrate it, my ancestry and my culture does. And that's something that I want to be a part of. And then in case you guys didn't know, or you couldn't tell, I am Hispanic. I am actually 100% Mexican, but I was born here in America, so legal. And honestly, I don't really speak that much Spanish. I do understand it better, but you gotta speak really slow to me. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoy this video, and leave a comment down below if you learned something today. Alright guys, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna start doing my makeup. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope you learned something new. Alright, so before we get started on the facts, let me do a little disclaimer. You guys know that I really suck at talking in English. So take that times like 1,000,000,001. And that's how much I suck at talking in Spanish. So no judging, no hate, okay? I am trying, okay? So we'll just dive right in, okay? We're gonna dive right on into these facts. Don't hate. So the first fact that I want to give you is that the Day of the Dead was originated in ancient Mesoamerica, which is Mexico and northern Central America, where the indigenous groups such as the Aztec, the Mayan, and the Toltec had specific times when they celebrated their loved ones who had passed away. Certain days were dedicated to remembering their loved ones, whether they were a child or an adult when they passed away. After the arrival of the Spanish, this ritual of commemorating the dead was intertwined with two Spanish holidays: All Saints' Day, which was celebrated on November 1st, and All Souls' Day, which is celebrated on November 2nd. The Day of the Dead is often celebrated on November 1st, as a day to remember children who have passed away. And November 2nd is to celebrate the ones who have passed away as an adult. Ancient Mesoamericans believed that death was part of the journey of life. Rather than death ending life, they believed that new life came from death. The Day of the Dead is an opportunity to remember and celebrate the lives of the departed loved ones. Like any other celebration, the Day of the Dead is filled with music and dancing. I just want to put this in here. It's not necessarily a fact of actual information, but it's a fact about our generation today. Unfortunately, when we go into college or high school or even middle school, we are not taught any of these traditions from other countries unless you are studying that country. I had to be in my actual Spanish class and able to learn any of these that I'm teaching you today. And it makes me so sad that even though we are in America, the land of the free, the land that has so many different cultures, that we have to actually be physically into that cultural Spanish or Chinese or anything else, that we actually have to be in that class and able to learn it. When we're in American studies, we should learn about America. And America is just not Americans, the white people. America is all of us. We are what make America. You know, no matter if you were born here, no matter if you come here on a boat or walking or anything, you are an American now, and you deserve to be heard. Your culture deserves to be heard, and Your ancestors deserve to be heard. I'm sorry. I just feel so strongly about this. All right, we're going back to facts. I'm sorry. The Day of the Dead has many symbols that contribute to what their tradition means. So as you see on my face, I am drawing a marigold flower, and this marigold flower is native to Mexico and is often placed on ofrendas and around graves. With their strong scent and vibrant colors, the petals are often used to make a path that leads the spirits from the cemetery to their homes. The monarch butterfly also plays a role in the Day of the Dead because they are believed to hold the spirits of the departed. This belief came from the fact that the first monarchs arrived in Mexico for the winter on November 1st, which of course is the day that you celebrate the passed away children. Caberitas de azúcar, or sugar skulls, along with toys, are often placed on altars for children who have passed away. The skull is used not as a morbid symbol, but rather a whimsical reminder of the beauty of life, and that is why they are brightly decorated. The ofrenda, or offering, is often the most recognizable symbol of the Day of the Dead. This temporary altar is a way for families to honor their loved ones and provide them with what they need on their journey. And the altar has a different meaning to the Hispanic language than it does in the English. To the Hispanics, the altar is more of a gift, more of a handmade structure that they do to celebrate their lost loved ones. It's not necessarily a religious reason, it's more of a passage rite. And so then they place down pictures of the deceased along with items that belong to them and objects that served as a reminder to their lives. Every ofrenda, or offering, also includes 4 elements: water, wind, earth, and fire. Water is left in a pitcher so the spirits can quench their thirst on their travels. Papel picado, or traditional paper banners, represent the wind. Earth is represented by food, mostly shown by bread. And candles are often lit in form of crosses to represent the direction of the spirits need to go, whether it is to find their families or find their way back to the afterlife. The most famous skeleton is called La Quiebra Katrina, which means the head of Katrina. This was originally drawn as a political statement satirizing Mexicans who have tried to adopt the European cultural customs instead of their own. This was created by the Mexican artist Jose Guadalupe Posada circa the 1910. Since then, she has become one of the most recognizable images found in the Day of the Dead. And Mexican muralist Diego Rivera even featured her promptly in one of his most famous pieces, Dream of a Sunday Afternoon. So that is why all around Day of the Dead, you see this skeleton mask that has the marigold flower that has a spider web, that has sort of just beautiful jeweled out skulls. It's because of this famous skeleton painting by Jose Guadalupe. Nowadays, the Day of the Dead is celebrated mostly in Mexico and in some parts of Central America. Recently, it has become increasingly popular among Latino communities abroad, including the United States. Okay, this looks a little weird. Let me go ahead and cut this off, even though I don't want to. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. My camera's about to die because it literally took me about like 4 hours to do this. I worked really hard on this and I honestly love it. Honestly, I just feel so overwhelmed, so amazing, because this is my culture. This is my other half, and unfortunately it's sad because I don't get to know that other half very well, but lots of us don't, especially since we live in America with a different culture. We don't get to celebrate it as much, but we get to celebrate it as much as we can. Does that make sense? Okay, I don't want to talk too much because I probably did a lot in the voiceover, but yes, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I really hope you learned something. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know, and honestly, just leave a comment down below if you learned something. Leave a comment down below what I could do better next time or next year, or if you guys like it when I try FX with you guys. Just honestly, guys, I just really want your feedback. I love it when you guys leave me comments. I love reading them, and honestly, I just love everything, and my camera's about to die. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, I post every Friday. I do vlogs, videos, do makeup videos. I do just a bunch of dumb stuff sometimes, so please subscribe if you're into that, and also hit that bell notification, because although I upload every Friday, I'm sorry, I'm talking so fast right now, I just don't want this camera to die. I upload every Friday, but at just different time zones because of my work schedule, so please hit that bell notification so you don't miss what time I upload. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday. I don't want to take it off. I want to like legit just sleep in it and then go to work with it on tomorrow. Ow. 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 All my people who worked with FX, ow, I feel that, man. It's on my baby hairs. Ow. Oh shoot, do you guys see that? It took some of my baby hairs out.
No.